What's up, everybody? Big Cop Diesel coming at you, and I wanted to do a video to talk about the shooting that happened in Twin Falls, Idaho. Now, during this shooting, a gunman opened fire at an In-N-Out Burger, killing 3 people, including an employee, and wounding 7 others before turning the gun on himself. Police have identified the shooter as 24-year-old Chad Williams. The motive remains under investigation. Now, the thing about this is that an armed citizen, a legally armed citizen, stepped in and acted and has been credited with saving lives. Now, it should be noted that an off-duty state trooper was also in the area. However, the civilian was caught on video. You've probably already seen the videos and the pictures floating around the internet of this hero. And this just goes again, guys, to reinforce the fact that no one's coming to save you. Now, that might sound crazy because this guy saved some people, but he also obviously has the mentality that no one is going to save him. He did not wait for the police to come. He didn't call 911 and cower and hide and hope that the bad guy would just suddenly go away. He took action, and it's yet another example of a man who is doing what men are supposed to do, which is to face fear and to protect others, protect the innocent. And so, you know, to anybody out there that's still an anti-gunner, or, you know, they believe that civilians shouldn't have guns, send them this video. Share this story with them. In fact, you guys should be sharing this story on your feed no matter what, on all of your platforms. Guys, police cannot materialize out of thin air. They're not magicians. They're not magic. You know, it takes time for police to respond to any emergency. And when you're getting shot at, seconds can mean the difference between life and death. So are you prepared to defend yourself or other innocent people? You know, a lot of people walk around with guns and everybody's cool on the range, but the question is, when the time comes, when violence visits you, are you going to act? And the only way that you can have the confidence to act is to train. So this is also a testament to making sure that you are constantly training with your firearm. If you carry less lethal, because let's face it, not everybody's going to carry a firearm, but let's say you're somebody that carries less lethal, you need to train with that as well. And also combatives, it all goes without saying. So if you're somebody who is a concealed carrier, you should be training on a regular basis. One thing I tell my clients and my students is you should go to the range at least once a month and shoot at least 50 rounds. Now, when you shoot those 50 rounds, I'm not talking about going to the range and just, you know, mag dumping or just throwing rounds down range. You should be training with a purpose. Keep a notebook. If you're working on marksmanship, then make sure you track what you're doing with that. If you're training on tactics, make sure you're keeping track with that. But you should be doing some sort of training. So keep your firearm on you and carry it with you everywhere you're legally allowed to. Pay attention to your surroundings. You should have situational awareness. Everywhere you go, you should be looking to see what's going on. You drive into a parking lot, circle the parking lot once or twice before you park, okay? When you leave your car, you're walking into a building, you should be scanning the parking lot, okay? When you enter a building, you should know where you're at. And if it's a strange building, try to locate a placard on the wall that, you know, one of those placards that has a map, and, you know, have a star or a dot that says you are here. So knowing your surroundings, being prepared to act, and training can mean the difference between life and death for you guys. So if you haven't seen the news stories out there, if you're just now hearing about it from me, when you're done watching this, just jump over on your news feed, and I'm pretty sure that you'll see this story there as well. All right, everybody, until the next time, stay safe. Carry your firearm everywhere that you're legally allowed to. Peace.